All right, hi boys and girls. Today we're going to focus on the vocabulary of our first unit in social studies, which is geography. Be sure that you tear out this page from your social studies book. The first word we're going to focus on is the word geography. Geography is the study of Earth and the way living things use it. Go ahead and underline study of Earth. The next one says, write a sentence that describes the geography where you live. So when we're thinking of geography where we live, let's focus on the state of Florida. The state of Florida can be very flat, and it could also have lots of trees or plants. If I wanted to write a full, complete sentence, I could say, the geography of Florida is flat with lots of trees. All right, the second vocabulary word is the word distortion. Distortion is when an object loses its original size and shape. Go ahead and underline the word size and shape. Write the two things that could change because of distortion. Remember, if you go back to the definition, they mention the word size and shape. So we're going to write down those two items as things that would be affected because of distortion. The third word is elevation. Elevation is the height of land above sea level. Let's underline that clue word, height. Write a sentence using the word elevation. So if I'm focusing on the height of something, I might want to use the word feet in my sentence. The elevation of the mountain is 1,000 feet. Our next vocabulary word is the word climate. Climate is the weather of a place over a long period of time. Let's underline the clue word weather. Write two words that describe the climate or the weather where you live. For when we think of the state of Florida, we think of it as always being very hot and sometimes pretty rainy, especially in the summer season. The next word is vegetation. Vegetation is the plants that grow in an area. Write two words that are examples of vegetation. Well, when I think of vegetation, I can go back to the definition and underline plants. What are two plants that might grow in our area? So you might think of a corn plant or maybe a bean plant. You can choose any two that you find growing in your area. Move it up just a bit. The next word is tundra. A tundra is a treeless, so less means without, a treeless plain where only grasses and mosses grow. Let's underline treeless and grasses and mosses. This gives us an idea of what a tundra might look like. Circle the words that belong with the word tundra. Let's take a look at each of these words. Tree, moss, fern, grass, cactus, crop. If I go back to my definition, I know it's a treeless plain that has grasses and mosses only. So I see the word moss, I'm going to circle it. I'm also going to see grass and circle it. I won't circle tree because a tundra is treeless. The next word is arable land. Arable land is land that is good for farming. Write the name of something that farmers could plant on arable land. So think of something, maybe a fruit or vegetable that could grow well on arable land. So maybe we can think of, again, corn or bean plants. We could also think of maybe another type of vegetable. So I can say carrots. maybe even a fruit, such as strawberries. All right, and our very last word is the word arid. Arid means very dry. Let's go ahead and underline the word dry. Our task is to write an antonym for the word arid. An antonym is the opposite of the word's meaning. So if arid means dry, we could use the word wet. We could also put the word very in front. If something is very wet, it's an antonym for the word arid.